Hello everyone and welcome to Trending in My Life. This week's video is a bit special because I went out of London on a day trip, an away day, and I was really excited because I was going to paddle in the sea and I haven't done that for over a year. So come with me and see how it goes. Every trip starts with a journey, and here we are on my journey, passing bridges as we go along the way, seeing that blue sky, getting excited about arriving. How long will it be now? Oh, there was some water and there's some sheep. I bet there's a few lambs out there at this time of year, and we'll soon be there. I've just arrived at Bognor Regis, that's the station, and this is the street. And I'm heading to the seafront to find the beach. I'm on a day trip out of London. There's a little market on my walk to find the sea. I have to say it's a lot colder than I was expecting. Oh look, some street art. There's a bubble machine fastened to the outside of this shop. Oh, it's putting bubbles in the air. Cool. Nearly at the sea, I'm following this couple who got off my train. Figured they were going the same place as I was going, so I'm just following them. And I know it's got to be close now, just across that busy road, I reckon. So when we get around this corner, maybe we'll see the sea. Oh yeah, look, it's got to be close. That's the promenade along the seafront. Best not try and cross here, it's a busy road. We'll go to the lights and cross. Yes, I'm here. Yay, I can see the sea. Ooh, look at this. So close. There it is. Oh, what a beautiful blue today. Yay. And there's even a palm tree to make it just perfect. This was the point that I realised just how windy it was going to be on the beach. So I made the best of what I could with the sound of the wind, but there was really no escaping it. And for now, all you can hear is the crunching of the big pebbles under my feet as I try and find the sandy part. Look, I found some sand. Not a lot of it. There was a lot of stones before I found the sand, but I'm going to have bare feet, going to paddle in that water. I'm determined. Okay. It's just me and the seagulls and a very strong wind. Something about just being by the water in the sunshine. Seagulls chicken. Thinks the water's too cold. I think he's right. It's actually really cold. Not only the water. It's the wind that's very cold. I'm trying to talk above it. You will notice I'm the only crazy person in the water. Well, it's been a long time. It's just me and the seagulls. incredibly strong, bitterly cold wind. Ow, ow, ow. These stones are quite sharp, these little ones. And then of course there's very big stones up the beach. I'm going to go up there and take some footage off on the pier. Now I'm going on a shell hunt amongst this sea of pebbles that are actually shells. Although those aren't particularly pretty, I'll keep looking. You can actually see quite a few of that same type of shell, and there's that one. Not complete, but a lot prettier than this type. So I'm going to keep looking. That's very nice. I'll keep that one. Seaweed here seems to be black, which I've never seen before. Spotted that. Shiny, shiny. I'm sort of almost under the pier now. What is that? That's just a very unusual stone. Okay, we'll take that. Actually, there's lots of them. Look, there's another one there. Really odd. Oh. Okay, let's have a look again. Oh, that would have been nice if it had been a whole one. Never mind, I quite like that. I'll take that. Souvenirs from the seaside. Sometimes part of shells are prettier than whole ones. Oh. That's quite a big one. No. You could hang that one up because it has a hole in it. No, it doesn't meet my shell gathering criteria, which is I have to really, really like it. There's another one of those over there. There seems to be quite a few of these. No. And I'm not keen on these. I do like those spirally ones that I found a piece of one. I'd like more of those whole ones. There is quite a lot if you get down to this level. But a lot of them are the same. It's very windy. It was weird, earlier on when I was paddling, the sea is cold, but it's not as cold as the wind, which is very, very cold. Okay, now big stones turn into small stones. That stands out as shiny. The thing is, often shells look really beautiful and shiny in the sunshine on the beach, but then you get them home and they look all dull. But I do quite like that one. I'll take that one. There's a pebble inside of it. Ooh, pretty. Yep, I think we'll take that one. That seems to be the most common of the pretty ones. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go on the pier now. That pier. We have fish and chips and ice cream apparently. Opposite the pier. And the pier is here. Ooh, amusements. Penny amusements. Except they're not a penny now, but let's go see. We just call it the amusements at the seaside here, and kids take loads of pennies and 2p's in there to play. But I just went to a slot machine and put 2 10p's in and 1 £5. So I'm feeling pretty lucky right now. But that's enough for me. I'm going to carry on my walk along the pier. There you go, that's as far as I'm going along the pier. It's interesting, they have a weather station here. But it's very close to a little hut for a palmist. And then there's the mini golf just over here. I like these little shelters to sit inside. And they do certainly cut the wind out. Walking along this promenade at the top at the moment. The panels of this wall are clearly made out of the huge stones off of the beach. I've turned round to walk back towards the town along the promenade, and the wind is so strong and freezing cold. I'll show you the flags blowing. There's not much point in me talking because you won't be able to hear me. Most seaside towns all along the side of the road would be gift shops and souvenirs, and as you can see it's mostly residential, or I don't know, maybe they're holiday apartments. Never seen that before. Cat and Rabbit Rescue thrift shop, but that's the charity it supports.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to London Victoria.
So passing this castle was a complete surprise, but when I googled the name of the nearest station and the castle, then I got the entrance fee, and it's £32. So expensive. And here are the shells that I collected off the beach, and my little souvenir I bought. It's as I said, shells look beautifully shiny and magical on the beach, and when you get them home, a little less so. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. It was a little bit different from usual because I was out of London, but I've been on a staycation and wanted to have a day trip. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though it was very, very cold. But it was nice to have a change of scene, made me appreciate London when I got back, and also it gave me that paddle in the sea that I haven't done for a long, long time, and that was really special. So please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and come back next time. Bye for now.